My name is John Rosebush. I'm the founder, the CEO, and the president of the Worldwide Development Corporation. I thought it was time for me to give a yearly status update on the Worldwide Development Corporation. But before we begin, let's talk about the previous year. Last year, the U.S. Department of Energy invited me to Washington, D.C. to talk about this new energy invention. They were very open. They were very good to me. They offered me use of all their laboratories around the country. But I found out that they're unable to partner with me because of their charter. And that was the major focus of going there. So it was extremely disappointing. The next thing that took place, the Secretary General of the United Nations invited me to New York to talk about this new energy invention. I said in many meetings, I gave a small speech, but again I found out that their charter does not allow them to partner with me. I even put together a United Nations challenge for a partnership. So again, it was extremely disappointing again to me. So let's go into this year. This year, I put together a PowerPoint professional presentation that's approximately 48 minutes long. It talks about the importance of this new energy invention and how important it is to the survival of the human race. It's out on YouTube. It's an excellent, excellent video. I hope that all of you listen to it. The next thing I did was I put together a specific cost comparison between wind and solar and this new energy invention. To my shock, this new energy invention can create energy at least 100 times cheaper than wind or solar. It was even shocking to me. It's out on YouTube, and you need to take a look at it. It talks in detail about the cost. So I hope that all of you go out and take a look at it. The next thing, I put together a video that talks about, in detailed discussion, about the capabilities of this new energy invention. Something I've never talked about in the past. I thought it was time to release some information about it. In that, it talks about how this new energy invention is actually capable of powering this planet without any human intervention. It's extremely powerful. It's a great video. It's out on YouTube, and I hope that each one of you will go out and take a look at it. But I need to talk about that a little further. There was a huge breakthrough this year in this new energy invention, the engineering, etc. It's the biggest breakthrough that we've had for a long time. What we've been capable of doing is we discovered a way to match up supply and demand. You know, load balance, that's a key to operating our grids. You know, there's a lot of discussion about load shedding, etc., because of excess power or not enough power. Well, this new energy invention is now capable of matching supply and demand. That's a big, big deal without any human intervention. Now, I talked a little bit about it in the detailed capabilities video that is out there. But let's go a little further so you understand. What we're able to do is we can add in additional generators, different sizes. So let's say if we add in 250 megawatt generators, because right now it's all run on 100 megawatt generators, 250 and 225 megawatt generators, 210 and 2.5 say. They're all hooked to clutches, so we can engage and disengage those generators at will. So let's say the demand goes down, and we want to disengage a 100 megawatt generator and maybe engage a 50 megawatt generator, 25, and say a 10 megawatt generator. We can do that easily. Now, this new energy invention operates on one torque, at one speed. So how we accomplish that was, we will create a tension mechanism that will take the difference between the torque of running a 100 megawatt generator and say 85 megawatts, okay? The 50, the 25, and the 10, okay? And it will absorb that difference. So that way it will continue operating at the same torque and will generate less power. Or it could be the opposite. We would generate increase the power, and we would reduce the amount that that tension mechanism has. So that way it will absorb the other generator. This makes it possible to match up supply and demand. We can do this automatically without any human intervention, which again is extremely powerful. What it actually does is it allows us to power this planet without any human intervention unless there's an emergency. And even the emergency, if it's to do with the grids, this thing will make the proper adjustments. It's only when the power unit itself has an emergency. This is so powerful, folks. This changes everything. And this was one of the accomplishments this year of the Worldwide Development Corporation. It was actually the greatest accomplishment this year. So, now that we've talked about that, the next thing I want to talk about is we've not been able to successfully gather the right partners. Now, why is that? Well, many of the partners want to see the new energy invention first. That cannot be allowed. I only have one chance at bringing this new energy invention to the world in a responsible way that helps everybody. Most people want to see the invention first. That can't be. So let's talk a little bit more about next year's. Next year, we plan to gather the right partners, the responsible partners, file the patents, and finally disclose this new energy invention, and also finish the detailed engineering to begin the prototype. That's our goals for next year. Now, let me address a little bit about myself personally. Because of the delay with the impeachment stuff going on with our president, etc., I've been able to go to the gym 2 hours a day all year long. I've lost 35 pounds, feel extremely healthy, been able to spend a lot of time with my grandchildren, which has been a blessing. So this has not been a bad year for me personally. Remember, I don't owe anybody anything for this new energy invention. So I have the ability to enjoy my life as I'm waiting on the responsible partners to come in. My hope is that this coming year, that I will gather those partners and finally be able to disclose this new energy invention and begin to change this world to a 21st century world where there's hope and a chance for prosperity for everybody. This new energy invention solves climate change, water shortages, long-term energy. It is the crown jewel of energy. I thank everybody for this year for following me, and please follow me next year. And again, I thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great year.